Used to excite me about playing Frasier is that he's still relevant. He's relevant in his own life. He may not be relevant in a lot of other people's lives. I don't know. I hope he is, but...
Frasier remains one of the most beloved sitcoms in television history. Running for 11 seasons, from 1993 to 2004, the show followed the life of Dr. Frasier Crane, a pompous yet endearing psychiatrist as he adjusted to life in Seattle. With its razor-sharp wit, sophisticated humor, and memorable cast, Frasier set a high bar for sitcoms to follow. But where are the stars of Frasier now? Have they moved on to bigger things, or has time been less kind? Let's take a deeper dive into their post-show careers. Kelsey Grammer's portrayal of Frasier Crane spanned 2 decades, beginning with Cheers before landing his own spin-off series. His performance earned him multiple Emmy and Golden Globe awards, making Frasier one of television's most enduring characters. After Frasier ended, Kelsey continued to work extensively in television and film. He took a dramatic turn in Boss, which was released in 2011. In this, he played a ruthless and morally compromised Chicago mayor, a role that won him a Golden Globe. He also dabbled in blockbuster films, appearing as Beast in X-Men: The Last Stand and X-Men: Days of Future Past, as well as playing the villain in Transformers: Age of Extinction. More recently, Kelsey led the charge in reviving Frasier. The reboot premiered on Paramount Plus in 2023, bringing the character back to Boston, where he embarked on a new chapter of his life. The reception was mixed. While some appreciated the nostalgic turn, others found it lacked the charm of the original, particularly without key supporting characters like Niles and Daphne. Nevertheless, Kelsey remains dedicated to keeping Frasier Crane alive both on screen and in the hearts of fans. David Hyde Pierce won 4 Emmy Awards for his portrayal of Frasier's neurotic yet lovable younger brother, Niles. A fan favorite, Niles' impeccable comedic timing, fussy mannerisms, and slow-burning romance with Daphne made him one of the show's most beloved characters. After Frasier, David pivoted to theater, where he continued to build an impressive career. He won a Tony Award in 2007 for his performance in Curtains, and went on to star in critically acclaimed Broadway productions such as Vanya and Sonia and Masha and Spike, and Hello Dolly, alongside Bette Midler. Unlike his on-screen brother, Pierce opted not to return for the Frasier reboot, citing his desire to explore new creative avenues rather than revisit the past. That hasn't kept him off screens, however. He has taken on selective television and film roles, including guest appearances in The Good Wife and HBO's Julia, where he played Paul Child, the husband of Julia Child. Jane Leeves played Daphne Moon, the quirky and lovable Mancunian physical therapist who became Niles' longtime love interest and eventual wife. Daphne's heart-warmed nature and occasional psychic visions made her an indispensable part of the show's charm. Following Frasier, Leaves found continued success in television. She starred in the TV land sitcom Hot in Cleveland, alongside Betty White, playing Joyce Scroggs, a washed-up British beautician looking for a fresh start. The show enjoyed a successful run from 2010 to 2015 and introduced her to a new audience. More recently, she had a good role in The Resident, a medical drama where she played Dr. Kit Voss, a no-nonsense orthopedic surgeon. Although she fondly remembers her time on Frasier, Leaves chose not to return for the reboot, preferring to focus on new projects. She remains active in both television and theater, balancing her career with family life. Perry Gilpin played Roz Doyle, Frasier's sharp-tongued yet fiercely loyal radio producer. Roz's bold personality and no-nonsense attitude made her one of the show's most loved characters, and her friendship with Frasier provided a perfect comedic counterbalance. After Frasier, Perry stayed busy with television roles, appearing in shows such as Desperate Housewives, Grey's Anatomy, and Scorpion. She also found a niche in voice acting, lending her voice to animated series and commercials, including the film Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within. Fans were thrilled when Perry made a guest appearance in the Frasier reboot, briefly reprising her role as Roz. Outside of acting, she has been involved in philanthropy and production projects, staying connected to the entertainment industry while also pursuing other interests. John Mahoney's portrayal of Martin Crane, Frasier and Niles' down-to-earth father, was a key component of the show's success. The retired police officer with his beer-drinking, plaid shirt-wearing ways was the perfect contrast to his fussy, intellectual sons. After Frasier, John continued acting in television and theater. He had guest roles in series like In Treatment and Hot in Cleveland, as well as performing in several stage productions with Chicago's Steppenwolf Theater Company, where he was a longtime member. Tragically, John passed away in 2018 at the age of 77. His impact on Frasier and the entertainment industry as a whole remains significant. His former castmates have often spoken about his kindness, warmth, and immense talent, and he is sorely missed. Dan Butler played the brash and boisterous Bob Bulldog Briscoe, the womanizing sports radio host on Frasier. His over-the-top personality and comedic outbursts made him a memorable addition to the show. After Frasier, Dan remained a familiar face in television, appearing in series such as Supernatural, The Mist, and Prayers for Bobby. He also took on voice acting roles in animated projects, lending his talents to characters in shows like American Dad and Hey Arnold. In addition to his on-screen work, Butler has dedicated much of his time to advocacy, particularly for human rights. He has written and produced independent theater productions. Even to this day, he has a passion for storytelling that goes beyond acting. Dan's continued work in entertainment and activism keeps him a dynamic figure in the industry. Edward Hibbert, known for his flamboyant and pompous portrayal of food critic Gil Chesterton, continued working in both television and theater after Frasier. His distinctive voice and refined presence made him a sought-after character actor. He voiced Zazu in Disney's The Lion King franchise and guest starred in shows like Blue Bloods and Elementary. Hibbert remains a fixture on Broadway, appearing in productions such as Something Rotten and The Drowsy Chaperone. His blend of comedic timing and theatrical prowess ensures that he continues to thrive in the entertainment world. Patrick Kerr played Noel Shemsky, the nerdy and socially awkward Star Trek-obsessed co-worker at KACL. His unrequited love for Roz and encyclopedic knowledge of sci-fi made him a hilarious recurring character. Since Frasier, Kerr has had a steady acting career, guest starring in shows like Curb Your Enthusiasm, Malcolm in the Middle, and Friends. Beyond television, Kerr has remained active in theater, particularly in Shakespearean plays, proving his versatility as an actor. His ability to bring humor and depth to quirky roles has earned him praise in both comedic and dramatic circles. Whether appearing in mainstream sitcoms or on the stage, Patrick continues to embrace diverse roles. Harriet Sansom Harris played B.B. Glazer, Frasier's hilariously ruthless and manipulative agent. She was a scene stealer, embodying a devilish charm that made her character unforgettable. Post-Frasier, Harris has remained an in-demand character actress, effortlessly transitioning between comedic and dramatic roles. She gained recognition for her performance in Desperate Housewives, where she played Felicia Tillman, a woman on a mission for revenge. Harriet also found success in Ryan Murphy's universe, with standout appearances in American Horror Story and Ratched. Her theatrical background has kept her active in stage productions, and she continues to amaze audiences with her dynamic screen presence. Harriet's ability to portray eccentric and powerful characters has made her one of the most versatile and respected actresses in Hollywood. It would be impossible to discuss Frasier without mentioning Eddie, the Jack Russell Terrier, who frequently stole scenes with his deadpan stares and comedic timing. Eddie was played primarily by a dog named Moose, who became one of television's most famous canine actors. Moose enjoyed a thriving career, appearing in commercials and even co-authoring, with help of course, a biography titled My Life as a Dog. He retired in the early 2000s and passed away in 2006, leaving behind a legacy as one of TV's most iconic pets. Even decades after its final episode, Frasier continues to hold a special place in the hearts of fans. The show's cast, each bringing a unique dynamic to the series, has gone on to have fascinating careers, proving their versatility and enduring appeal. Some found success in theaters, others thrived in television and film, while a few embraced new creative pursuits. Though time has brought changes, their contributions to entertainment remain significant. With the Frasier reboot reviving nostalgia, fans can appreciate both the legacy of the original series and the journeys its stars have taken. No matter where they are now, the cast of Frasier remains unforgettable in television history.